termination of all strife. In divine communion within the heart, there surges a mystic lake. Being crystal clear, it reflects the star-studded panorama of the divine moon, shining beyond the dark clouds of all strife. The lotus of the heart blooms, unfolding the hidden secret of the self, and the mystic vision soars higher and higher beyond the turmoils of the world process. The veil of ignorance is rent asunder along with the knots of karma and kama. The window that opens within the heart reveals the glorious expansion of the self. Lo, I've seen the end of pain, beyond grief and sorrows mundane, far away from the miseries of life, unto the termination of endless strife. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Om Nilambuja Shyamal Komalangam Sita Samaropita Vamabhagam Panau Maha Sayaka Charu Chapam Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham. Adorations to Lord Rama, whose complexion is like a blue lotus, very tender and delightful in appearance. Sita is seated on his left side. He is carrying a powerful bow and arrow in his hands. In Ayodhya Kanda of Shri Ramcharitmanas, verse number is 163. The context of this stage is Lord Rama, Sita, Lakshmana, they have gone into forest. Bharata has come. King Dasharatha has departed. Bharata has been called and he's arrived. Bharata and Shatrugna. And at this stage, when they came, Manthara wanted to give the good news. But from Shatrugna he received a big kick. Her hump was broken. And she was very humiliated. And when Bharata receives the news, he became exceedingly shocked, frustrated, very bitter towards his mother, Kaikeyi. And at this stage, Bharata and Shatrugna, they are coming to meet Kaushalya, Rama's mother. So while I give you the storyline, also remind you with mystical meaning behind it. Ramayana is not a historical story. If you view it, it's a hysterical vision. Entire Ramayana operates through every individual. Not a single soul will attain liberation without going through the whole Rama process. Every soul is potential Rama. But in order to allow Rama to attain victory, which means attain all that it means, self-realization. When you attain self-realization, Rama has attained victory. But while you are doing your sadhana, Jiva in you, the soul, having done good karmas, comes to a stage of Dasharatha. Dasharatha who excels even the heavenly Indra. And he is wedded to 3 queens. Kaushalya is Sattva Guna, Sumitra, Rajas, Kaikeyi, Tamas. But these gunas, they are neither superior or inferior. There are 3 modes of Prakriti. Each guna plays a profound role. Kaikeyi movement is vichar movement. You inquire into who am I. It's a jnana movement. It's a jnana awakening movement. It's Kaikeyi that sends Rama to forest. In a storyline, she does the very wicked type of work. And she receives always criticism about it. The world always views Kaikeyi. Nobody wants their children known as Kaikeyi. But the subtle meaning behind it. If Kaikeyi was not there, Rama will not be Rama. Kaikeyi is vichar movement. And vichar movement highlights, in order to be fulfilled, bhakti. So Kaikeyi brings out her son Bharata, who is bhakti movement. Kaushalya is sattva. Sattva allows your personality to develop efficiency and skill. Then kushal term is a skill. Greater sattva in your nature, greater will be your ducks together. Greater will be all things in order. Sumitra represents Rajas movement, Rajoguna, that modes of nature, which means activity, it expresses energy. Sumitra gives birth to 2 twins, Lakshmana and Shatrugna. Lakshmana is dhyana movement. Dhyana, path of meditation, or known as Raj Yoga. Path of meditation and jnana, they are extremely related to each other. Shatrugna is bhakti movement, path of bhakti and path of karma. Rather, Bharata is bhakti movement, Shatrugna is karma movement. karma that removes impurities, shatru, all the kama, krodha, etc., they are the shatrus, like enemies. Shatrugana removes. So these four set are four aspects of yoga. And it's a very profound development. Once that awareness has developed in your personality, the personality is Dasharatha. Now Dasharatha has gotten these four children. But these four, in the early stage, are in a disintegrated stage. As spiritual progress begins, these four will become integrated. But integrating the four is not an ordinary job. All the Ramayana stories are matching up with the integrating process. For example, kicking Manthara, modes of nature that operate in the personality of one who is not enlightened, ignorant person. The modes of nature are not in a straight, crooked. Crooked nature in you is like mantra. And whatever mantra wishes is not in accord with a righteous movement. Shatrughna notices it, of course. Manthara has become the cause of so many things. And Shatrughna tries to revenge. Karma tries to straighten the four modes of nature within you. Karma, bhakti, dhyana, jnana, action, emotion, will and reason. All these have to become integrated, harmonized. Then that is real spiritual movement. And Bharata Bhakti has to discover the purpose of being born through Kaikeyi. This is something that will come later on, but that's a subtle point behind. In the beginning, Bharata doesn't understand Kaikeyi. So at this stage, following the storyline, when Bharata learned from Kaikeyi, he simply cursed Kaikeyi and cursed all women, jokingly. And rushed towards Kaushalya for calming his mind. Malin basan bibaran bikal krisarir dukabhar kanak kalapapar beliban manahu hani tusar. And profound literature is there with Tulsidas. You read Ramayana, you are enjoying literary beauty. You are also enjoying the art behind, the mystic art behind the Ramayana. And further, Ramayana becomes like a mantra process. Ramayana has been inspiration for countless saints and sages. And all those blessings of the sage and sages are with Ramayana. So when you are reading Ramayana, you are being touched by all in a subtle way. So it is It's a powerful literature. Mahatma Gandhi always drew inspiration from Gita and Ramayana. Now, listen to the description. Malin Basan. Kaushalya, first I tell you the way it is in a storyline. Kaushalya's clothes, she has never changed her clothes after Dasharatha died. So it's all impurity in the clothes. Vivaran Bikal. Her whole complexion, your personality, mood is Bikal. Bikal means twisted, stressed. Kis Sharir, the body has become emaciated. And she is holding a big burden on her head. Tukbhar, burden of misery. So while this story goes on, you must understand this is you are being given in a subtle way an understanding that if you are not integrated in your personality, daily life that becomes joyous, because if you do your duties well, and at the same time the duties match up with your heart, heart feels better. Your mind clears up. And wisdom in you begins to shine. All four must be integrated. If they are not integrated, Kaushalya, the mother, remains in a state of misery. So if you don't have that sense of joy in your daily life, in performing your duties, facing your challenges, living with purpose, if you don't have it, then Kaushalya in you is Malin Basan. Her clothes are dirty. Vivaran Bikal. When someone speaks a word, another person doesn't understand, says to spell it out. That's called vivaran. Vivaran batao. And allegorically, your whole personality becomes like a difficult word. And you can't figure out how its vivaran is. How to spell out. People are like pages of books. And you see a page and you don't know how to spell out. It's a subtle point. All near and dear relatives, people you meet, first you don't figure out yourself. Spelling out yourself is a difficult thing. Spelling out others, And in a state of ignorance, everyone is holding a big burden, dukha. It's like old style. Villagers, when the train came, when the discovery of when the train started, they would enter the train along with their loads keeping on the head. It took much time to educate them that the train carries them as well as their load. The divine creation, the whole world, is like a train. And who is conducting the whole thing? The divine, God. And therefore, don't keep all the burden of your worries and anxieties on your own head. First, your burden itself is based on many illusions. But whatever it is, everyone has a whole set of things to be accomplished that keeps like a big burden. But when you bring in the subtle spirit of surrender to God, leaving the burden in the hands of God, now you experience great relief, relief beyond belief. But this becomes a project in your life. It's not a matter of palabra. From tomorrow I'm surrendering to God. You begin that way, and to whatever step you take, it will be beneficial. It will reduce your worries, anxieties. Your prayer, japa, and all those things that you do in integral movement allows you to develop internal surrender to God. As surrender to God begins to progress, mind becomes free from the burden of sorrow, the burden of worries. Kanak kalap barbeli ban, manahu hani tusar. Poetic description, it seems like a beautiful wish-yielding creeper in the forest has been blasted by frost. The golden creeper, Kanak Kalapabar, what is being pointed out, that everyone's goal is to attain that state where all your desires are fulfilled. But now you are kept in a world where fulfillment of desires is not perfect. Your desires are backed up by ego's illusion. And the idea you are fulfilling them is another illusion, like mirage. Going into mirage, you are drinking something and thinking it is real water. What is being described is the difference between bhoga and moksha. Moksha is kanaklata, golden kalplata. Bhoga, that kalpalata has been struck with a frost. Bharata hi dekhi matu thidhai, murchita avani pari jhai ai. Seeing Bharata, Shatrugna approach, Mother Kaushalya got up, ran towards them. But because of her own sorrowful state, she felt giddy and fell on the earth. Seeing her condition like this, Dekhat Bharatu bikal bhai bhari, pare charan tan dasha bishari. Seeing this, Bharata became exceedingly distressed. And losing the awareness of his body, just forgetting about his body, he simply fell at the lotus feet of Kaushalya. मातु तात कहाँ देहि दिखाई, कहाँ सिय राम लखन दो भाई. Mother, where is father? Please show me where is father? And where are Rama, Lakshmana, and Sita? Oh mother, why did Kaikeyi come to exist in this world? She has to explain her. And even if she was born, why did she become barren? If she became barren, Bharata wouldn't be born. A simple picture is being given how human mind that is enjoying the world of eat, drink, be merry. And there comes a sadhu, sannyasi, or guru, or a teacher says, all this full of pain. You ask, why is this man born to spoil all this, all that I'm enjoying? So through Bharata communication, you are being given subtle insight into how people's mind face higher levels of truth and what it requires for people to grow in a spiritual way. Kul kalanku jahi janme umohi, apajas bhajan priya jana drohi. She is a taint in the family of our family, kalank. And a whole storehouse of apajas. Apajas means all that is negative. Negativity gone viral. And inimical to all things that are dear. That Kaikeyi gave birth to me. Who can be more miserable than me in the three worlds? Because you are born of Kaikeyi, you have no place in the three worlds. You have to try, go beyond the three worlds and abide with Rama. But that part is not written there. So, oh mother, tell me why this has happened to me. Pitu Sirupur ban Raghubar Ketu, मैं केवल सब अनरत हेतु. Father departed to heaven. Rama has gone to forest. I have become like a shooting star that suddenly destroys the wonderful trees and beautiful forest. Dhiga mohi bhayau baba benu ban agi, dusahdah dukh dushan bhagi. Dhikkar on me, fie on me, shame on me. I am born as a fire in the forest of bamboo trees. Bamboo trees burn faster, you see. I have become responsible for creating immense misery, burning sorrow, and countless evils. मातु भरत के बचन मृदु सुनि पुनि उठी संभारी, लिए उठाई लगायूर लोचन मोचति बारी. Kaushalya, who had lost control over her body, now with some effort she controlled herself and sat up. And not only that, she enfolded Bharata to her arms, in her arms, with great motherly love. And her eyes began to rain tears. Saral subhaya maye hi alaye, atihit manahu Rama phiri aaye. As Mother Kaushalya held Bharata in her arms, she felt as if Rama has come back. भेटेउ बहुरि बहु लखन लघु भाई, शोक सनेहु न हृदय समाई. And then Kaushalya met, also enfolded Shatrugna in her arms, just like a mother holding child. Her affection as well as her sorrow couldn't be described. देख सुभाव कहतर सबु कोई, राम मातु अस काहे न होई. And that this act of Kaushalya impresses all people around how great is Rama's mother. Normally, there will be tremendous, ugly words and fights. Look what your mother did. And you would receive a lot of scolding. But look at Kaushalya. She forgot all those and holds Bharata as her dear son. Mata Bharat god baithare. They made him sit in her lap. Aasu pochi bridu bachana uchare. And wiped the tears from his eyes, spoke tender words of affection. Ajahu bachya bali dhiraj dharahu, kusamau samuji shoka pariharahu. O child, I shower my love on you. Have patience. Children are called butts. Mothers are cows. This is a highly commendable state. Cows are Upanishads. The motherly status is cow status. And vats is that tender spiritual potentiality that will grow into a profound state. So every child is recognized in a subtle way as potential wisdom, grow into attaining wisdom. Wisdom is a very purpose behind all the Upanishad cows. You have to be a vats, a calf, to start with. So Kaushalya calms the mind of Bharata by saying these tender words and also giving him special instructions, teachings. O Bharata, give up your grief. Jani manu hiye hani galani kala karam gati aghatit jani. The ways of time and karma are unalterable. Unalterable means anything that is in the realm of karma is in the realm of time, space, causation. And it is an unalterable fact that whatever it is in the realm of time, space is mortal, perishable, transient. This you can't change. That's what Kaushalya is saying to Bharata. In storyline, Kaushalya is saying to Bharata. But the purpose behind Ramayana is for people to listen to this. What Kaushalya says. And when you listen to something in an objective way, when you are not yourself being directly told, then your ears are open. But we are told, being directly told, you stupid. Then you won't listen. So, therefore, scriptures play that role. Great gods come into big difficulty. And their problems are resolved by rishis, sages, and many things. And people listen. So, if we want to be free from this misery of mortality, then you have to move away from the world of karma. Kal karam gati. Karma-based goal will not be permanent. That has to be understood. Kahu hi doshu rehu janitata, bhamohi sab vidhi vipam vidhata. O child, do not blame anybody. Don't blame your mother, don't blame anybody. It is Vidhata, the Creator, that has turned against me. In other words, if you want to blame someone, blame Vidhata, Brahma. But simply implies that your goal should not be to be confined to the world of Vidhata, Brahma, that's karmic world. Jo ete hu dukha mohi jiyawa. In spite of all this has happened, Brahma has kept me alive. And still, who knows what is in the mind of Brahma? The pain that you experience in the world is indescribable. Only Brahma can tell you how much. Pitu apas, pitu ayas bhushana basan, tata tajay raghubir, visamau harashu, na hirday kachu, pahire bal kalachir. O child, having received the words of his father, Rama, casting aside his bhushan vastra, his clothes and his ornaments, and wearing clothes that are for yogis and saints, sannyasis. In that dress, Rama, Lakshmana and Sita departed, but Kaushalya is giving a special picture of Rama. Vishmau harashana hridaya kachu. In his heart, there was neither vishad, distress, nor elation. That's called shama, serenity. Another word is prasannatam yanagata vishekata tathana mamle banavasa dukkata. That's a great statement given by Tulsidas ji, describing Rama. His face didn't shine up nor became depressed. His face remained just shimmering in a serene way. Mukhambaja Shri Raghunandadasya me sadastu sa mangal prada. May that face of Rama bring auspiciousness day by day. That's prayer. That's your ideal to attain. Mukha prasanna magna ranga naroshu sabakar sababiti kari paritoshu. How did Rama depart? He is describing. His face was cheerful. That state of mind is neither elated to joyous, jerky joy, nor feeling negative. Just calm, saumya, prasanna. And that's the ideal to reach. In his mind there was neither asakti, attachment, nor dvesh, nor hatred. He consoled everyone before he went to the forest. And Sita also, chale bipin sunisiya sang lagi, rahin Ramcharana anuragi. Sita, who is so devoted to the lotus feet of Rama, she could not stay back. She also followed him. Sunatahi lakhan chale uthi satha, rahin lak jatan kiye raghunatha. Lakshmana also followed him, even though Rama told Lakshmana to stay back. Tab Raghupati sabahi sirunai, chale sangasya aru laghu bhai. And so Rama, bowing his head before us, with Sita and his younger brother Lakshmana, went to forest. Ram Lakhan siya banahi sidhaye, gayuna sangana prana pathaye. Rama, Lakshmana and Sita have gone to forest. And look at me. I'm still alive. My prana didn't depart. यह सब भा इन आँखिन आगे तौन तजाजनु जीव अभागे. All this happened before my eyes, but this miserable soul stayed with the body, didn't depart. It's just spicing this story. Mohina laaj nij dene hu nihari, Ram sarisut mai mahatari. I am mother of a son who is Rama. So, at the same time, there is an internal pride. जिए मरे भल प्रभुपति जाना, मोर हृदय शतकुल समाना. King Dasharatha, he attained fulfillment of his birth and his death. But my heart is so stiff, like thousands of thunderbolts have gone to fashion my heart, that it didn't melt. This is not the description of Kaushalya, this is the description of any person who doesn't have a spiritual sensitivity. You are holding a heart that is going to suffer from countless shocks. Already you have suffered a lot if you can count them. The same heart that has the potentiality of bringing out Rama. Now, if you recognize Rama is there in your heart, now that's a subtle basis for your internal pride, strength, and support. Kaushalya is expressing her psychology. कौशल्या के बचन सुनी भरत सहित निवास, व्याकुल बिलपत राजगृह मानहु शोक निवास. Hearing the words of Kaushalya, because while Kaushalya was telling all that, and their whole set of people who dwelt in the palace, they were all around, all the Ranivas, all the queens, all the women were there. They all began to cry, as if misery or shock, grief has come along with all its family and friends into that house. And with this, I will conclude. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardanam Urvarukma Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyama Mritat Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kashchid Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.